Alright, here we are again. Sorry guys, I know the videos have been slow coming, but boy, we are certainly going to be picking up here as the season goes on. As you saw in the title, it is time to strip another car. This time we are getting rid of the Roberts Lumina. Hold on, we got some humidity going on. I'm going to strip out the Roberts Lumina. That's just always been what we've called this, because that is the first show that it went to, was Roberts, Wisconsin last year, and then it ran Wausau last year also. A little bit disappointed with this car just because, you know, we did work on fixing it and then obviously had a pretty big failure in the transmission that we decided just wasn't worth fixing again. It could be done, but probably shouldn't have fixed this car in the first place, just with as damaged as it is. But difference in this video is you're actually going to see the start of the process as I work on starting to pull some pieces out of there. I'm not going to time lapse this. I'm going to actually set a timer though. I'll show you guys how long it takes me to pull this bolt-in cage out of here that Mike Gucci built for us a couple years ago. It's a pretty easy process, so I'll show you what the timer says as I get to work. So I'm going to make a little bit of progress here. I'll be back with you guys right now. Alright, so we're going to call this a pour sample of how long it takes to take this cage out. Hopefully it goes in the next car faster. Total time 53 minutes and 8 seconds. But I know it's dark out here. All the pieces are out. So let's see, we've got one up bar to the halo. That's the rear seat bar and the tank protector. That is the halo. Sorry guys, I know it's dark. This is the passenger side door bar, driver's side door bar, and I'll waddle my way to the other side. Let's see, there's the other up bar going to the halo and the dash bar. So why did it take me longer this time? Well, two things. Yes, I kept dropping a wrench. I had to make Ben go fishing for it. And I was using an open-ended wrench and a pair of vice grips once I had undone the few that my impact could get to. So once I put the impact down, I switched over to just a regular wrench. I didn't even use a socket, guys. So I wasn't exactly trying to set any land speed records, but again, that's an entire cage out of a car. Not too bad. But one of the reasons, oh geez, you probably really can't see this, it's dark out here guys, but this door here was pushed in to where the stock dash bar mounts from the factory, and these door bars, let's see, there might be enough light, have a spot that bolt into the original factory holes, which I do like, but unfortunately they were both pinched in because I took a couple good driver's door shots with this car, so they were both pinched into the point where I just said to hell with it and cut it out with a torch. So pulling the torch out of the garage, dropping the wrench a couple times and making Ben go fishing for it, it all added up, but still I'll take that any day for putting a tank or putting a cage in or out. I'm hoping that it's just my end that's foggy, guys, but either way, it's hot, it's humid, and it's getting dark now, so I'm going to finish this up tomorrow, but for you guys, tomorrow will be right now. Alright, welcome back. New morning. It's really hazy out. It's supposed to be, I think, 86 today. Yeah, she's going to be warm while we're out here trying to finish getting this thing stripped out. Here's that piece I was trying to show you last night on the cage. That bolts to the factory holes. And here, I'll actually try to show you across. And bolts in right there into the factory position. But that door bar, or that door, I guess, and this door both came in far enough that didn't really allow her to just pop right out nice and easy. So, what's on the schedule for today? Both of these struts look pretty straight. I think I'm going to grab those. One of them we actually replaced, I believe. I think this one. So, definitely grab that. I'll probably pull them out of the rear too. At the very least, we'll pull the knuckles off so that we have those, since we've ripped a couple of those off. But stuff it full, grab the computer. I don't think I'm going to take the seat. I'm sure we'll find more stuff as we go. I'll probably try to pull this rod out of the back. It looks fairly straight, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'll see how see if I can get in there to pull that out. But give you an update here right now. Alright, in true one goose fashion, had a minor setback. Ran out of oxygen for the torch after one cut. As you can see, this control arm's pretty much junk, so just for sake of time I hacked off the control arm there and tie rod that we had already had to fix anyway. So it's out, but then we ran out of gas. So I did run into town, that's been replaced, but I have other projects today, so unfortunately the Roberts Lumina is going to have to wait because I need to paint the house. So got started on that, going to continue with that part of the project, so hopefully I'll get back out here maybe yet today and show you guys finishing cleaning up the Lumina. But for now I gotta get to painting, so you guys will see the rest on the end of this video. Well, here she is, final result, actually a couple days later now. We've grabbed pretty much everything that I'm going to want to save. We're working on stuff in our full now with stuff out of the Cavalier. I'm going to haul this thing to the junkyard tomorrow morning on my way to work. Put a window in there and broke it, so that's why you see glass on the trailer. But we got both rear knuckles off. One right there, which is actually one that we had bought, so it's nice to get that back. I didn't pull either of the rear struts. I didn't pull the rear threaded rod. Usually I would probably try to pull that rod out of there, but again, we're just crunch time, need to get some stuff done, so just let this go. I will probably grab the nut off of there in the washer before this all goes to the yard, but got that knuckle off of there. It's over here. Strut all came off. So we've got some extra parts. The axle on this side was bad, actually. You can see there a couple of the bearings had kind of pulled apart on it, so happy she stayed together as long as she did. But that's it, guys. What else do you usually save on derby cars? I was going to grab the computer, but you know, we've got enough of these bubble luminas that if I ever have a computer go, I'll find a way to get another one. I'm not overly concerned about it. A lot of guys will pull frames, they'll pull alternators, they'll pull power steering stuff because they want to be able to replace those things that are important to them. Me, you guys saw in the Unicorn, it's not going to have a belt on it. There's not going to be water flow. There's going to be no power steering. There'll be no alternator. She's not going to have anything with those broken pulleys. So that's not something that's really important to me. We're going to go out there and try to put on a show, and I'm not going to pull those parts off of this one and potentially fix another one. So subframe's obviously pretty well junk, so not really a whole lot else worth saving in my opinion. But throw it down there in the comments. What else do you usually hold on to when you're getting a car ready to go to the scrapyard? We're going to take this thing to Weller's. You should see that video. Sorry guys. You should see that video here pretty soon. We appreciate you following along as always. Get goosed.